Caitlin Clark. The name alone ignites passion, but recently, that passion has been fueled by fire, not the kind that comes from electrifying performances on the court, but the kind that burns from outrage and betrayal. The WNBA, already struggling for profitability after 26 years, finds itself engulfed in a scandal of epic proportions. Allegations of bullying, mistreatment, and jealousy within the Seattle Storm, involving coaching staff and players, have exploded onto the scene, leaving fans, especially Caitlin Clark's fiercely loyal supporters, furious. The 2024 season has been a rollercoaster for Caitlin Clark. Her incredible rookie season, marked by undeniable skill and crowd-drawing charisma, should have been a triumph. Instead, it became a battleground. Whispers of criticism morphed into a full-blown assault, with some in the WNBA and its media ecosystem accusing her of benefiting from white privilege. Instead of celebrating her achievements, many seemed intent on diminishing her success, labeling her fanbase as racist and toxic. Caitlin Clark fans are racist, the accusations echoed throughout the season, targeting Iowa fans, Indiana Fever fans, anyone who dared to support her. This relentless pushback, months of subtle critiques escalating into open accusations, frustrated fans who saw Caitlin's talent as self-evident. Social media became a war zone, a clash between those who celebrated her brilliance and those who sought to discredit her. The WNBA Players Association even released statements condemning racism and fan toxicity, though without explicitly naming Caitlin or her supporters. The implication was clear. Then came the bombshell. The Seattle Storm coaching staff came under investigation for allegations of bullying and harassment. The timing couldn't have been more damning. The league was publicly condemning fan toxicity while facing serious accusations of mistreatment within its own ranks. A report from the Chicago Sun-Times detailed claims that multiple players were bullied by the coaching staff based on their on-court performances, with incidents occurring during practices and games. The investigation, ongoing for weeks, has yielded few details, with both the Storm and the WNBA remaining tight-lipped. This silence, however, only amplified the outrage, particularly among Caitlin Clark's supporters. One viral rant perfectly captured the widespread frustration. They spent the entire season gaslighting us, telling us we were the problem, and now we find out their own coaching staff is bullying players. The hypocrisy is unreal. The Post went on to accuse the WNBA of using Caitlin's fanbase as a scapegoat to deflect attention from its internal problems. This situation exposes a deeper issue, the WNBA's internal divisions. The league has long struggled to match the NBA's popularity and respect, and Caitlin Clark seemed like the perfect solution, a star capable of bridging the gap. Instead, many within the WNBA appeared determined to undermine her. Jealousy, some fans believe, played a significant role. Caitlin's undeniable star power ruffled feathers, overshadowing other players' achievements in the eyes of some. The allegations against the Seattle Storm raise critical questions. Were players mistreated due to personal biases or performance issues? Why the deafening silence from the league and the Storm organization? The lack of transparency fuels speculation and erodes trust. How can the WNBA claim to champion equality and fairness while failing to protect its own players? The controversy has placed Caitlin Clark in an impossible situation. While her on-court performances remain spectacular, she's navigated relentless scrutiny and criticism. The narrative that her popularity stems from race rather than talent persists, fueled by certain media outlets and social media accounts. Every achievement is met with backlash, yet she remains focused, letting her game do the talking. Her unwavering dedication has only strengthened her already fiercely loyal fan base. The media's role is also under fire. Some outlets appear more focused on generating controversy than providing balanced coverage. The manufactured rivalry between Caitlin Clark and other players, critics argue, is a strategy to drive engagement. Drama sells, but at what cost? The disproportionate attention given to the backlash against Caitlin's fans compared to the Seattle Storm allegations further fuels the perception of a double standard. The WNBA stands at a crossroads. Caitlin Clark's rise should have been a turning point, but instead, the league is consumed by controversy. The Seattle Storm investigation is a wake-up call. Transparency, support for its stars, and a critical examination of its internal culture are essential for the WNBA's survival. The league must address these issues head-on, not just to regain trust, but to create a positive and inclusive environment. The future of the WNBA depends on it. The drama is far from over. The fallout from the Caitlin Clark controversy and the Seattle Storm allegations threatens to define the league's future. Will the WNBA rise to the occasion, or will it crumble under the weight of its own contradictions? The answer remains to be seen, but one thing is certain.